So a big PlayStation 5 exclusive gets great news, new God of War news, and the big PlayStation 6 graphics technology news. Those are stories we're going to cover today, and if you can hit that like button on the video, thank you to those that do it, and as always, it's very much appreciated. First, yes or no, do you have a PlayStation 5 Pro or not? The PlayStation 5 Pro obviously launched last year, but how many of you currently have one like myself? So comment below yes or no if you have a PlayStation 5 Pro or not. Let me know down in the comments below. Now, diving into the first story of the video, new God of War news. Reading from Push Square, Sony Santa Monica has ruled out making any God of War announcements at the 20th anniversary panel for the series on March 22nd, 2025, throwing into question recent speculation surrounding potential remasters of the original games. The potential re-release gained traction when Giant Bomb journalist Jeff Grubb suggested Sony would share confirmation closer to the 20th anniversary, and you cannot get any closer than a celebratory panel exactly 20 years after the North American release of God of War. Pouring cold water on the God of War's fan base's excitement, the developer said, with such a stellar lineup and all the anticipation we've seen around the anniversary, we do want to be clear that there are no planned announcements for this event. The event in question is a panel bringing together the voice actors of various God of War titles alongside a Los Angeles-based art exhibition. So the obvious thing here is that their wording is primarily focused on this event. At this panel, you will not see an announcement for the God of War collection, if it's real, obviously. For the 10th anniversary of the franchise, as we've spoken about before, they announced the God of War 3 remaster for PlayStation 4 on the PlayStation blog, not on some stage or on some panel or at an exhibition. It was just a blog post. They could very well do the same thing here with these potential new remasters, especially in this new age of PlayStation where they just drop blog posts left and right on a random Tuesday or whatever, and then it's some major news sometimes. Sony Santa Monica cares about the God of War series. You don't throw a panel, art exhibition, etc. if you didn't care that much. It's their prime franchise this entire time. Other studios like Guerrilla Games, Naughty Dog, Sucker Punch, etc., they've moved on to new franchises, but Sony Santa Monica has been the God of War studio and have refreshed the franchise with God of War 2018. I feel they're going to do the 20th anniversary right with another remastered something. Just to make it clear, this is just a feeling, not a confirmation of anything that will happen, or I have a source or anything like that. It's just a feeling. And if you're enjoying the video so far, hit that subscribe button and join our growing community on our way to 150,000 subscribers. Now, diving into the second story of the video, a big PlayStation 5 exclusive gets great news. Reading from The Gamer, it was confirmed that this past weekend South by Southwest that Death Stranding 2 on the Beach is not only still on course to be here in 2025, but it will be released seemingly as a PlayStation 5 exclusive on June 26. We also know when we'll be able to pre-order Death Stranding 2 and everything about the 3 editions we'll have to choose from. Regardless of the edition you plan on picking up, pre-orders for all 3 of them will open on March 17th, 2025. More specifically, 10 a.m. local time on March 17th, so no need to worry about them selling out of that pricey collector's edition if you live in a part of the world where 10 a.m. Eastern is the middle of the night. Death Stranding 2's collector's edition is a big and expensive one. Art cards, a Doll Man figure, and a 15-inch Magellan statue. The collector's edition has already rubbed people the wrong way as it won't include a physical copy of the game, but just a digital redeem code. So, outside of the collector's edition, there's also a digital deluxe edition and, of course, the standard edition where you can get that one in physical form. Outside of that, the new trailer that dropped yesterday was a phenomenal one. A full 10 minutes of story, music, and just a visual feast. Like this game is gorgeous. It's one of the best looking games I've ever seen, and it's open world as well. My biggest excitement, as I've said before, for Death Stranding 2 is to see the changes in the gameplay compared to the first game. It looks like there have been changes, especially with stealth and combat becoming more focused in these trailers. Late June to July will be me locked up just playing Death Stranding 2. But you guys let me know if you're okay with no physical game being included in the collector's edition or not. Let me know down in the comments below. And now diving into the final story of the video, big PlayStation 6 graphics technology news. Reading from PlayStation Universe, AMD has celebrated the release of FSR 4 in a post on X, specifically thanking Sony Interactive Entertainment for their contribution to the technology as part of its previously announced Project Amethyst. FSR 4 itself was trained using the PlayStation Spectral Super Resolution algorithms. Happy Radeon Dave, we're proud to collaborate with PlayStation on Project Amethyst. FSR 4 is looking fantastic. Excited for the co-development with Sony Interactive Entertainment on the models used for the FSR 4 upscaler. This is just the beginning. Stay tuned for what's next. Project Amethyst was announced back in December 2024, and we'll see AMD and Sony working together to develop hardware architectures to work for both lightweight and high-quality CNNs for real-time graphics. This technology is expected to define the basic hardware of the PlayStation 6. So this is very exciting stuff to follow when it comes to the PlayStation 6 because, as stated in the article, this is one of the focus pieces of the next generation of what Sony is making. Machine learning will be used in various aspects when it comes to the next generation, and upscaling will definitely be a big part of that. This being a ground basis for the PlayStation 6 allows developers to get in on it well ahead of time as part of their development setup. This is alongside the PlayStation 5 Pro, essentially being a test bed for all of this as well. The difference here is the PlayStation 5 era wasn't originally designed for this. The PlayStation 6 will be. I'm very excited to follow this and see more of the results because AMD is going to still be producing new GPUs, and I'm assuming we're going to see upgrades of this, and I wouldn't be surprised if PSSR also gets benefits from this as well, as that trickles down in the next couple of years. But you guys let me know if you're excited for the PlayStation 6 or not. Let me know down in the comments below. And if you guys did enjoy this video, please hit that like button, as it always helps, and subscribe if you're new. I got new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And now I'll check you guys out on the next one. And welcome back to the after show. This is the part of the video where we have a little fun down in the comments below. If you're old, welcome back. If you're new, welcome. For today's thing, what I want you guys to do is to body, obliterate, destroy, and overall harass the comment section with Bring on the Beach. Obviously, this is in reference to Death Stranding 2, releasing later this year. I'm very excited to play it, very excited to see the evolution from the first game in terms of the gameplay department, very excited to see the different biomes and just taking in the whole visual feast that's going to happen in June with how gorgeous this game just looks. If you're excited for the game or just excited for the hype, destroy the comment section with Bring on the Beach, and I'll definitely heart those comments like I always do because I appreciate everybody who stays to the end of my videos. And now I'll check you guys out on the next one.